Taking a little selfie video.
Yeah, just to let you know, I spoke with the detective. She was caught up in a case. She'll be here later on.
Okay.
But she sent him. You know, he got body cams on.
My name is Donald.
Justin Weibel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So, like I said, I told her, hey, how you doing? I forgot, right? So, yeah, so she instructed me, him to like have the body cam on, go upstairs with the kids, and that's why I came down here.
Cool.
So that way, because the kids at least know me a little bit.
Like a monster or a nightmare.
I can do a public records request to the sheriff office and obtain the body camera footage from the interviews of the children, correct?
So no, the interviews aren't interviewed by the thing. They have their own private.
Yeah, but maybe I'm mistaken. I was told that he's going to be recording it as well. No.
No, we sit in a separate room. So.
Yeah, but he sees it through the window and hears it on a speaker. No.
No, well, he wasn't even in there initially.
Oh, okay.
So this is who you contact.
Okay.
You email them. That's their legal, and you make requests through them, and they'll be able to explain to you how to get copies of each interview.
But
he said that mom did shake her butt when she was naked. He said that she was making a video, and when they said I say they, it was SHALYN. It was one woman in the room that's doing the video recording. I mean the interview. But here's our problem. Criminally, I can't criminally charge her for standing naked in front of her son, shaking her butt.
making porn videos in front of him.
No, it's not making a porn video. I would have to be able to prove that in order for me to be able to charge something, she would have to be touching herself in some way. Like she could take both her kids and take a shower with them completely naked.
Yes, I know.
That's not a crime. Her being naked in front of them is not a crime. So she, so that's the difficulty in this, is the fact that just because she's naked and shaking is not criminal, it's not enough to charge a crime.
Okay, yeah, see, and several deputies said different things. Some says it was, some says it wasn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's not something we would ever want somebody doing in front of our kids,
And she
obviously.
is, and she is.
Obviously. But like I said, she could sleep with them
you want to go home with me.
She could take a shower with them naked, and we still can't criminally charge that.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm pro se, and I'm going to try to follow the rules and not get objections, but I don't have a law degree. I was told that the junior, Andrew, disclosed to you guys that the mother was doing naked twerking videos in front of him and Anna. Is that correct?
No.
No?
No.
So I have on video on that YouTube video Suzanne Clichette telling me that.
Sir, you are entitled to ask questions.
Okay.
What you're doing is testifying inside of your question, and that is not appropriate. You will have a chance to give your testimony in addition to what you've already said, but do you have any specific questions related to her testimony and findings?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So it's your testimony that, scratch that. Did you ask Anna or Andrew if the mother was ever naked around them or doing anything inappropriate around them?
I did not directly ask that. That wouldn't be something that I would initiate.
But that was the allegations in the investigation, am I
Sir,
correct?
you need to let her finish her answer before you ask the next question, okay? That is it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But that was the allegations I had brought to DCF and police, threatening to go to the media. And I asked you guys, and I was told that you guys were going to investigate that.
Objection. Sir, you're weaving your testimony into what is it's not a question.
So it's your testimony today that you did not investigate any sex crimes with the children.
That is not my testimony. I did not say that.
So you did or did not ask them any questions about the mother doing anything naked, inappropriate around the children, or you did ask them that? So
the way that you're asking me a question is forcing me into kind of a corner to respond to you. I did not ask questions in the manner that you are inquiring about.
Okay.
Next question.
So did you ask the children, I'm trying to be more specific, did you ask the children if the mother was dancing naked, making naked videos in front of them?
Objection, asked and answered. Sustained. Next question.
Did you ask the children if the mother had ever hit them?
I did discuss that. Well, I'm sorry, I think that would pertain mostly to the child that's not in question.
So you did not ask Hannah and Andrews your testimony if the mother was hitting them?
Perhaps this will make this go more smoothly. So the way forensic interviews are completed, I understand what you're saying, that you had questions or you had concerns. My job as a forensic interviewer is not to take other people's specific questions and go in and initiate those with the child. It's not appropriate. It's leading. So I provide an environment where the child can feel safe to make a disclosure if there's something to disclose. We can sort of ask open-ended questions that may elicit information from a child, but we don't often just go in and ask very direct questions if the child has not first kind of opened the door for that.
Understood. Give me a second. Did you ask Anna or Andrew who either if they were scared of me or the mother, or who they were most scared of, or any type of question like that?
I did speak with Andrew. I recall speaking with him about fear of people, which is a common question we ask.
And can you be very specific to the court? What he said about me versus what he said about the mother. What was his answer?
Objection. But we're not going to elicit child testimony through this witness. Okay? That's not appropriate. This court follows the rules of evidence. This witness is here to address to the court findings regarding your concerns about the investigation. And that's it.
I'm not in understanding why she can't.
You are not permitted to question her about specific questions and answers that your children gave or did not give. That would violate hearsay rules.
The child hearsay.
Correct.
But
So what other questions do you have related to her testimony that she's already given that do not involve answers with hearsay?
okay, Your Honor, I have a question. Because of the Florida statute I can cite that says when a person is a witness to child abuse and neglect and hearsay, it's allowed in Florida.
Do you have any other questions that are not soliciting hearsay?
Isn't all her testimony hearsay? She questioned the children as a forensic investigator. Everything she would say would be child hearsay.
Do you have any other questions that are not asking for a hearsay in the answer?
So you conducted an investigation with the children. What was the means of the investigation? What were you investigating?
The children were referred to us for concerns for sexual abuse. There was concern for physical abuse, sexual exploitation.
And how did you investigate that?
I collected information, statements from the assigned detective, Detective Suzanne Clocher, from the initial child protective investigator from Department of Children and Families, and then I conducted separate forensic interviews with Stacy, Andrew, and Anna.
And did you disclose on any of the three children any abuse going on?
I'm not understanding what you mean. Did I disclose to the
Did
children?
you discover any physical abuse from the mother going on between any of the children?
I don't know. I don't understand exactly what you're asking.
Did the children disclose they were being physically abused, any of the three children?
No.
No? No further questions, Your Honor. I'd like to
Thank you.
obtain the videotapes.
Thank you. Okay. Counsel?
No questions, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You may step down.